on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their fans home happy tonight. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. And quite a few players out of the lineup, taking a look at who's out for both teams.
It's a long season. They're midway through, but both teams look like they're dragging themselves across the finish line. Gotta find a way to catch that second win.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. The guard set is White alongside Levine. And it's Terry in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, we've got Daniels, DeAndre Hunter out there with Reza Shea. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Okongwu in at the 5 spot. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Levine's shot is off. Here's Reza Shea. Terry covering. Okongwu with a screen on Terry. Here's Reza Shea. No good on that one. Great D that time from Vucevic. And White kicks to Williams. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. Pass to Hunter. Now Daniels. Young with the ball. For the 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. White wide open. He fires. Good. And it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Well, he shoots a high volume of threes. White not picky where he takes them from.
Young with no one around. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. We discussed the prospect of facing off against Zach LaVine. Coach said Zach is an uber athlete, can jump out of the gym, but he also has such a nice three-point shot, it makes LaVine a headache. They switch up who's guarding him as the game progresses. Of course, LaVine can beat you so many different ways. That'll be fun to watch tonight. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Daniels. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Daniels has got 5 points so far.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
Here's White. Cranes it from beyond the arc. White's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Bulls.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding him.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. You look at the Hawks. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for Chicago, they weren't supposed to be this effective at this point in the season. The question now is, can they sustain it?
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
From right in close, DeAndre Hunter.
What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas. As a head coach, he's been in the G League, and now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been, and he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of him.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, in a year with no consensus #1 overall pick, Zachary Risacher out of France, maybe not a surefire star, but certainly a player with a lot of talent, a 3-and-D prospect with the prototype length and size. The Hawks saw him as a plug-and-play addition to their roster. He should be making an instant impact, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And again, no good by Chicago. And is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Young finds Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Down low. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and the team.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Bulls trail by 4. Over in the corner, Williams. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
Well, Levine is out there to finish plays, but if a guy is open, he'll make the extra pass.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That'll put Trae Young on the line. It goes on Kobe White. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Hawks?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Good.
Well, it sure didn't take him much time to heat up. Aggressive start. Terrible.
And he drops it in from the low post.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Here's Young. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Williams passes to Vucevic. Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Donovan.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. They stand by this point of the season. What can a coach reasonably expect from his players?
Well, first of all, Kevin, I don't know any coaches who are reasonable. But as far as what to expect...
I always thought you were reasonable, by the way.
Well, thank you very much. So did I, but my players didn't. So, you know, but we can expect players to execute the system that you have in place. They are professional athletes. And if they don't understand what they're doing or can't execute it, you can't play them.
Now, here is Young. You talk about a player who can absolutely light it up. He averages over 31 points a game. Buries it from three-point range. Daniels has got 8 points.
And look, Daniels knows he has to keep working on his jumper. And these kind of shots only... improve his confidence. Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's Young after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Smith against Johnson. And he drives in, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Quick into the air. Johnson, an explosive athlete who finishes with intent.
For three, Levine. A rebound by Johnson. The Hawks leading by 3. Now, here's Hunter. 6 points for him. Again, the Hawks score. And here are the Bulls now. White dishes to Smith. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
Horton Tucker's checked in for the Bulls. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And last season, Jalen Johnson saw a huge leap in playing time and his production.
Yeah, look, he was one of the most improved players in this league. You know, came in as a great athlete, but then has really learned how to play the game, how to get to high percentage shots, how to get on the glass, and especially how to defend.
His improvement has been off the charts.
Sure has.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Daniels. Over to the wing. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Daniels.
Time out, teka.
And now it's an 8-point Hawks lead, and Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. Smith the pass to Vucevic. Smith kicks to Levine. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Levine's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Young against White. Johnson with a screen on White. Inside. And Johnson with the stop.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
Here's Horton Tucker. Covered by Hunter. And it's Vucevic missing.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Okongwu finds Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Horton Tucker with it. Covered by Hunter. Levine can't hit. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Shoots it up. The Bulls with another miss.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Teardrop shot. Hunter no good. Bulls trail by 11. From past the arc, and Zach LaVine hits from deep. LaVine's got 10 points in the game.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Buffkin. Johnson finds Capella. And the rejection by Smith. He takes it in. Here's Williams. Not going to go that time. Nance with some nice D. The Hawks leading by 8. Pass to Buffkin. On the wing, Nance. Here's Buffkin. Covered by Smith. From deep. Buffkin no good. And the Bulls with possession. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
Hawks shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. On the wing, Johnson. There's 37 seconds left in the first. And the layup is good. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Smith, no luck.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Hawks making a change here. Bodies checked in. Nance outside. Pass to Buffkin. To the inside. Roddy. Off target at the rim. Carter right side. Fires the three. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Atlanta headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
They've got Clint Capella. Reza Shea is out there with Larry Nance. And it's Buffkin in at the point. So that's the Hawks 5. A three-pointer, no good. For Chicago, they won their last contest, that game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively. But a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
And Roddy gets it to go.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Williams kicks to Carter. Takes it inside, and he banks in the layup. Carter's got 5 points so far.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch, at his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
looking like your classic wing. Zachary Richichet is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
Atlanta making a switch here. Matthews is checked in, and a change for the Bulls. Levine's checked in, so it's the Hawks now, after Zach Levine missed from long range. Here's Roddy, defended by Horton Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Richichet. The Hawks again can't hit. Levine dishes to Carter. Levine passes to Carter. His three-pointers off the mark. The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Richichet. Hits the three-point bomb. 6 points for him.
And such a nice stroke for a rookie. Richichet looking like a polished shooter already.
And has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Now left to the wing. Fires for 3. Rebound by Williams. Bulls trail by 9, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Saturday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Monday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And the Hawks making a change here. Krejci's checked in. The shot's good from Nance.
And what I like about Nance Jr. is how
Slugs, bro. Holy.
he positions himself, knows his strengths on offense, and plays to them.
You know, Stan, as productive as Zach Levine has been, you get the sense he wants to compete for titles. He wants more than just the individual stuff.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, at this point in his career, it just hasn't all worked for the teams he's been on yet, but he's still got some time to figure it out.
Yeah, he does. Atlanta making a switch here. Buffkin's checked in.
Yeah, sometimes this seems too easy for Capella. The hoop is right there for him.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Buffkin. Nothing on the board, and it's in there.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Bulls trail by 10. Levine for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the dunk by Richichet.
And as he gets more experience in the league, Richichet will improve the attack.
For 3, Levine. Good on the triple. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Here's Richichet, defended by Horton Tucker. Offensive rebound. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Nance. To the middle. Here's Capella. The shot's good on the assist by Nance. Capella's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's good. And the Hawks lead us get back down to single digits on a much-needed basket there from Levine. Here's Buffkin. Knocked loose. Pass to Roddy. Buffkin, no good. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. Horton Tucker finds Carter. Outside Williams. Fires from deep. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Richichet. Takes the 3. Levine with the rebound.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
For 3, traps in the tray. Levine's got 20.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Nance outside. Pass to Rizachet. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 12 points for Rizachet.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Rebound, Atlanta.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
So both teams changing it up here. Chicago on defense. 8-point game. And Nance kicks to Daniels. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Zach LaVine. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21. That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Phillips, he's checked in for the Bulls. Great open look there. White's got 11 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to LaVine. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And now it's only a 5-point Atlanta lead.
Well, we've seen LaVine put up 25+ per game for a season. This guy is on the short list of the best wing scorers.
Nice block.
White against Young. Here's Vucevic. Another shot, and he lays it up and in.
Well, the interior is where Vucevic is at his most assertive. So the defense has to be overwhelming to stop it.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. Here's Nance. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Bulls trail by 3. And here's LaVine. An incredible scoring display for him. And Young kicks to Hunter. Nifty move. And the basket is good. That's 10 points for DeAndre Hunter.
At 6'7", Hunter, nice handles there, showing him off on that possession.
Here's White. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The Hawks leading by 3. Let's check in with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge for an injury update on Jalen Johnson. David, what's the news?
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Hawks head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, after taking a look at his knee, he is saying that he may have strained the ligament. And there's never a good time for injuries, but right in the thick of the season, this is a difficult one to navigate. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games. In that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys. Available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Vucevic. On this that time, would have put him up. The Hawks leading. Pass to Rizachet. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Okongwu. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter, or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Here's Levine following the basket by Trae Young. Levine, Williams for 3. Hunter with some nice defense. Atlanta leading by 4. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Great to see things coming together for Daniels offensively. He's found a good flow here.
Kicks it out to Terry. No good with the triple. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That will complete this 4-game homestand.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. Mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder.
Well, he might be a bit wiry, but Levine has the strength to take a bump and finish at the rim.
Pass to Hunter. 32 seconds left in the first half of the game. Off target with his three. Bulls trail by 3. Williams passes to Levine. Good free play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
White against Young. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta.
Uy.
Young's got 11 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
2 minutes to review the play.
Signaling they are going to review the tape.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hawks lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break.
One thing that's helped tonight, their three-point shooting. Those triples add up fast, don't that, Kenny?
That's why I shoot them. If they have 4s, I take them too. But here's one thing. You have to have floor balance, and you have to really create clean looks, though.
And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
Some really interesting names here. So many great shooters in the league. That said, I know who I would pick. Shaq?
Chuck Shadama says you've picked the wrong guy, Kenny.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Bah, umayos na yung halftime report ah. Sheesh. First time yun ah. Hindi na nagkakaroon ng seizure sila ano.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Young with the ball. So for Chicago right now, Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. The guard set is White alongside Levine. And it's Terry in at the 3 spot. And making his 3rd All-Star appearance last season, Trae Young, a guy who is filled with so much skill in elite play.
Well, look, Trae Young may be as much fun to watch, Kevin, as any player in this league. With his quickness, with his shooting range, and he is as creative a passer as anyone I have ever seen.
He is fun to watch, isn't he?
He really is.
Here's Young. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. And Okongwu slams it in.
You know, such a selfless player. I love how Young stays consistent in how he involves his teammates.
Now here's Levine. Vucevic trying to get open. Levine can't hit. Here is Daniels, guarded by Levine. And it's Risacher missing. Bulls trail by 4. Terry, the pass to White. Back to Terry. Bulls moving the ball around. Offensive rebound. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. Number 1, the Bulls.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Well, with his rebounding and scoring, Vucevic is a nightly double-double threat.
Horton Tucker's checked in for Terry. Shot from free throw range. Pass to Hunter. Daniels from outside. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the paint, and stolen by Okongwu. In the corner, Daniels. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Vucevic finds Levine. Here's White. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Well, we've really seen White raise his game as a scorer. He can be relentless at times, like right now.
To the right side. Back to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg just keeps swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
And it goes down 2 points. Horton Tucker's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
Risacher sets the screen for Hunter. Launches a 3, sinks the three-pointer. Hunter's got 13 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. And of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Levine. Here's Vucevic, and the 3-ball is good. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 rebounds. And Young kicks to Hunter. Stolen by Levine, and so it looks... like the Bulls will retain possession here. Bulls trail by 5. From deep. And it's Risacher with the rebound. Atlanta's got the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Bounce pass, Young. Takes it from 10. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. And it's White missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hunter against Williams. Now Daniels. He's got 15. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over White. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And for Daniels, that's a comfortable range for him. And he's big enough that he can shoot over the top of the defense.
Williams for 3. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, these last few years, Stan, Atlanta has been outstanding on the offensive end. But boy, have they struggled on defense.
Yeah, and I just don't know if they can go to where they want to go unless they can just develop at least an average defense, and they haven't even been close to that.
And I know we've not seen a champion who is only one or the other. I mean, you've got to be a little bit of both, correct?
Yeah, Kevin, most of our champions, as you know, have been in the top 10 in both offensive and defensive rating.
Pass Pass to Rizeshe. Now Okongwu. Vucevic defending.
And now only one. Away from being in the penalty.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's...
The previous play is under the...
Of technology, we've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you gotta acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Pass to Rizeshe. And here's Young from the arc. Rebound collected by Levine. Levine's got rebound number 8 now on the night. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from White.
You got to commend the concentration White showed there. He doesn't get thrown off kilter easily.
Okongwu with a screen on White. Inside, and Okongwu slams it in.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Levine can't hit.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Jalen Johnson's checked in for Dyson Daniel. Chicago also making some changes. Horton Tucker comes in for Terry. And it's Carter in for Zach LaVine.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Here's Rizeshe. Light covering. Hunter no good.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Johnson at the elbow. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. They grab their own miss. Okongwu. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at the Bulls. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, Atlanta, a few slots below them.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
Now, here is Young. He's got 19, and he converts the layup. Young's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Johnson. Vucevic with the block.
Well, defensively, Vucevic was in great position and times that perfectly.
Atlanta leading by 10. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. I mean, you love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Chicago making a switch here. Levine's checked in.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end. Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Roddy. Young finds Johnson. And here's Young. Johnson in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Bulls trail by 9. With some arc.
Damn, bro.
This is at the rim. Here's Roddy. Pass to Okongwu. Nance with it. Defended by Carter. Nance, no good. The Bulls shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Levine. Stolen. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 11 points. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
Kick out to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Well, let's not forget, Levine's got a great handle.
Here's Roddy, right covering. Here's Young, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
And it's Carter missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Pass to Young. Chicago grabs the miss. Horton Tucker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Carter. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 5th assist in this one. Atlanta leading by 4. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Bulls making a switch here. Let's see some of the numbers here for Zach LaVine.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Connects from 3-point range. Roddy's got a 2nd bucket tonight.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Carter. Misses the 3. And the Hawks with possession here. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Buffkin. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now it's a 9-point Hawks lead.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting it well here in the 3rd, about 50%. Here's Roddy. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, a difference maker on the glass. Capella has been doing this for a long time.
Vucevic with the bucket.
And not being as aggressive from the 3-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Johnson surveying the floor. Can't cash in from the high post. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. We come back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Jalen Johnson is out there at Nance. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Roddy in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. And that one falls for Carter. You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being fair to yourself, man. Come on.
Billy was a great college player. And I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer, back-to-back national titles in college, and then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. Atlanta with the ball after the Bulls pick up 2. That one goes in.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Horton Tucker.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Here's Buffkin. To the inside. Johnson's shot is off. Bulls trail by 7. Horton Tucker, the pass to Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's Buffkin, defended by Carter. Tipped away, stolen by Levine. Horton Tucker, that's good. Horton Tucker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Head always on a swivel. Levine making things happen with his passing.
Pass to Buffkin. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Hawks lead by 6.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And the Hawks with possession here. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Nance outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Roddy. Hits the front of the rim and out. Bulls trail by 6. Horton Tucker, the pass to Smith. Now here is Carter. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Rising to the occasion, he found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. Smith outside. Kick out to Levine. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Buffkin. Johnson with a screen on Levine. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Buffkin. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
And it's Smith missing. The Hawks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th, or of 9.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Now here's Levine. Back to Smith. Outside Carter. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Here's Buffkin, defended by Carter. To the middle, here's Johnson. Pass to Buffkin. And poor shot selection.
Walang foul, bro. Oh, good call yun,
There, not a high percentage look for him. Smith, the pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Smith. Down low, Carter. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for...
Dito ko nagkat.
For 11 from the floor.
What a huge boost he's giving them here. 4 or 5 in this fourth quarter has come up big.
Here's Buffkin, defended by Carter. Here's Johnson. Out to Nance. Lets it go with a 3. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And the Bulls making a change here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. Now, Coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. Lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from White. Young pass to Hunter. There's the pick. Pass to Okongwu. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. Young with the ball. He's picked up by White to the middle. Here's Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 5.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter, scary. Nice bucket there.
And he gets the bucket. White's got 14 points here in the... The second half.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
The shot by Okongwu, no good. Bulls trail by 3. Outside Williams. Pass to White. And Carter has it in the corner. White finds Williams. And Levine, here we go. Drops in the layup for 2. Levine's got 36.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. Rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Here's White. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Stan, it is great to see Kobe White put it all together.
It sure is, Kevin. This guy hung in there with a great attitude, even when he wasn't playing as much as he wanted to. He's still growing as a player, knocking down shots. His confidence is sky high. His approach will take him a long way.
I got to believe as a coach, that is incredibly satisfying to have that kind of play.
Yeah, it really is when you have a guy like that and he just keeps getting better.
Nice D, nice D.
It's stolen by Vucevic. And now the Bulls on the break. Throws up and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
Goodie, bro. Ayun yung tinatawag na defense. Nice one, Carter. Hey.
Here's Young. Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. Young sets a screen for Okongwu. Rizachet in the corner. Cans it from downtown. Rizachet's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Well, it's only his second three of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Atlanta's gotten three of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Here's Young. Pass to Rizachet. Back to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And this kid, Rizachet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Terry's checked in for Carter. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. Vucevic to the pass to White. The kick out to Williams. Levine for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Hunter's got 7 rebounds in the game. Inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Good awareness from Daniels there to read the floor and see the ready score.
The Hawks leading by 4. Pass to Okongwu. And he uses the glass on the layup. Okongwu's now got 10 points in the quarter.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Nailed from three-point land.
Important points right there from White, showing he wants more responsibility over time.
Back to Young. Pass to Rizachet. Okongwu with a screen on Terry. Top of the key. Second shot opportunity. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Those are huge points from Levine. Stepping up.
Now, here's Young. Here's Rizachet. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he can knock it down.
Levine can't hit. Atlanta leading by 3. Daniels kicks to Young. Going inside. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Young's got 14 points now in the second half.
Coming up big in the clutch. Trae Young lives for these moments.
Levine dishes to Vucevic. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Those are some veteran instincts there by Vooch, knowing the situation and giving his team needed points.
Okongwu with the screen for Young. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's White. It drops.
Well, he's the guy they want with the ball when it matters. White takes pride in that.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. Chicago with the ball. From outside the arc. And it's White missing. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the court.
And he is unable to get the second one. For three, Levine. It's good from beyond the arc. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ballgame.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you very much, guys. Trey, what does a win like this mean in terms of where this team is heading?
I think we're heading in the right direction. I'm super excited about the future here in Atlanta, the future in this team, and I mean, we're heading in the right direction.
Certainly looks like it, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player.
Damn. Levine, no? Almost triple-double. White 36-9. Carter 19. Vooch 17. Wala, kulang talaga kami. GG. And on to the next one, boys.